A Very Sunny Christmas. A must watch every year. Top 5 episodes, I know it. A modern retelling of A Christmas Carol that manages to be on the nose and so subtle. It's innovative in style and approach, and two of the most iconic scenes of any episode. Usual bickering opener sets up the splits in character arcs. Christmas, a snowblower, rocks at trains, Frank's agenda, and colour palette whiplash with Countach Flash. The title sequence craftfully recreated by the shot for the shot. DeVito's intonation gives perfect goading, countered by the fury of 1,000 Christmases. Eugene Hamilton is played by David Huddleston. The duplicity, maybe present in his character at the beginning, gives a placid reaction to the Reynolds vendetta. I love the two placid. The world's #1 religion, and we may never have heard of the Lord. We should have called Hamilton charade. Mac's Closet is a little anthology of unseen adventures. As it should be, Charlie versus Simple Simon brings a pacing down. These vignettes fit so magically. The first, Mac of Christmas Past, is emphasised as shot partially in black and white. It's sweet seeing Lawther as an invested father in a loving marriage. Young Mac is played by Preston Bailey and embodies keen overeagerness. The McDonald's gifting tradition is a story told in 80 seconds. Full sunny horror. Wow. Forcing Charles Dickens' world onto Frank Reynolds automatically is met with a world of destruction, spiralling out into the jarring time mash of a Countach, coat hanger, and a sack. It's a fleeting glimpse of young Dennis, played by Charlie Carter, and young Dee, played by Harley Graham. Frank's cruelty spans ages. More time mash, anachronism, on the origins of the fake-out, because was Hamilton duplicitous from the outset? Or is it here when Frank stirs old sins within him, luring him to roll around in the dirt? That is, a re-Scrooging. The notion of the fake-out literally ties the whole episode together. It's tapping into the theme of Christmas as not real. In Charlie's story, it's explicit as commercial transactions, yet paradoxically magical, because here we are.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Okay, but no, just relax.
No!
Are you okay?
The setup for the couch gag, Charlie pounding off. I told you it was all fake out. Hamilton sleeping beside the lump creates a sense of distance around it. I can't review, only laugh on this, but to say that it's the stuff of seasonal magic. Ricky Falcone is played by Pablo Schreiber, but sorry, the real star of this scene is the Omnibot. Telling the story of a Christmas kidnap victim returning home after 20 years with a robotic pitch and tone is inspired. While Dennis and Dee force Christmas upon Frank, this scene cements Mac and Charlie's answering the call, namely the search for the spirit of Christmas, and it keeps Falcone in the narrative. Charlie doesn't grasp the concept of out of stock with an alternate vision of Christmas capitalism.
You better watch out, you better not cry.
That's good, your mom's gonna like that.
This Santa is great casting in Donovan Scott. He's got that kindly granddad vibe going. His use of the R word jars and tells he's of a different age. He may have fought in a war, but is unprepared for... If I may risk detracting from the unquestionable, iconic brilliance here, it's been pointed out to me the ferocity of the assault is maybe not in keeping with Charlie's character. I didn't pick that up. The establishment of an ideal Christmas tainted by what his mother had to do to make that provides strong foundation for his actions. And he's brutal. For me, that serves as a construction going forward. Charlie has done vile things before and will do so again.
When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
Forcing Christmas Future descends quickly into bickering. The fury of the twins allowing more time for Howard and Olsen's acting chops to chop and chop again. Santa's blood on a shirt. The gang ruins Christmas. News of Frank's death evokes the emotive tragedy in all Dickens and Victoriana. And just when a sunny Christmas can't get any better, the foul-toed Frank introduces us to a fouler animated world. Real smile time energy and a musical number. Full props to Michael Ljerka, who voices a lead elf and gives us a full tour around the animated gang extravaganza. It tops Cricket's journey for dismemberment with orchestrated full clay body disposal.
Why did the elf have no pants on?
The jokes per second ratio is off the scale. The return to Ricky Falcone. As ever, when the gang think they're expressing love, they're aggravating everyone else. And then Frank has reformed. It's the unthinkable surprise. For real, Omnibot loves you. The light of iconic Christmas narratives, warm feels, momentarily floods Paddy's. A time of giving and receiving.
A gun! I love guns! I got a gun of my own!
Fake out. Eugene's big triumph is visually solid and stands tall. There's no kindness at Paddy's, you jabronis. This episode was Fred Savage's final time directing Sonny, and what a way to go out. Rocks at Trains is more meme-worthiness. It mashes wanton destruction with affection and inclusivity. A very Sonny sweet spot. This year I'm asking Santa to double my subscribers so I can have a sustainable living for myself and the gerbils. So please spread the cheer. It just remains for me to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy and sunny New Year ahead.